Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottam Devim Saraswati Tatsat Tattva Jayamudhihai Nasvapaye Svabhagresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavaiti Naisiki. So Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 1, Page 10. 10, 1, 10. The title of this chapter is The Advent of Lord Krishna into Godship. Brajavasan Kimakaram Madhupuryam Chakesava Brataram Chavati Kamsam Matu Adaptat Ama Aranam Brajavasan Kimakaram Madhupuryam Chakesava Prataram Chaviti Kamsam Prataram Chavati Kamsam Matu Adaptat Aranam Brajavasan Kimakaram Madhupuryam Chakesava Prataram Chavati Kamsam Matu Adaptat Aranam. The song can
Brajavasan Kimakaron Madhupuryam Chakeshava Rataram Chavadit Kamsam Matur Adhatadarhanam.
Ladies?
Brajavasan Kimakaram Madhupuryam Chakeshavaha Rataram Chavadit Kamsam Matur Adhataranam.
So for word translation, Braje at Vrindavan, Vasan while reciting, Kim Akarot, what did he do? Madhupuryam in Mathura. Cha and Kesavaha, Krishna the killer of Krishna. Brataram the brother. Cha and Avadit killed. Kamsam Kamsa. Matu of his mother. Adha directly. Attat Aranam, which was not at all sanctioned by the Shastras. Translation and purport by the followers of Srila Prabhupada. Lord Krishna lived both in Vrindavan and in Mathura, what did he do there? Why did he kill Kamsa? His mother's brother? Such a killing is not at all sanctioned in the Shastras. Please kindly responsibly repeat. Lord Krishna lived in Vrindavan and in Mathura.
Lord Krishna lived in Vrindavan and Mathura.
What did he do there?
What did he do there?
Why did he kill Kamsa?
Why did he kill Kamsa?
His mother's brother.
His mother's brother.
Such killing is not at all sanctioned in the Shastras.
Such killing is not at all sanctioned in the Shastras.
Purport. One's maternal uncle, the brother of one's mother, is on the level of one's father. One's maternal uncle, the brother of one's mother, is on the level of one's father. When a maternal uncle has no son, his nephew legally inherits his property. Therefore, why did Krishna directly kill Kamsa, the brother of his mother? Maharaj Parikshit was very much inquisitive about the facts in this regard. Om Gyana Chidaranasa, Gyana Janasa Akaya, Saksura Mritam, Jena Tismaya, Sigora Vedana, Suchaitanya Anamistam, Stafetam, Yena Putare, Swayam Rupa Kadam, Vedati Sva Padanti, Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda Sahodata, Godudhaya Pusapota, Chitra Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Vedanta, Sri Sadhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Vanchakapatarivacha, Kripa Sundhu. Mukam karoti vata pangam ragati krim yat kripa tamam bhante. So, this is an interesting chapter, especially this text is very intriguing. Parikshit Maharaj, here is a dialogue between Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami. Ordinarily speaking, Sukadeva Goswami was just a small boy, young boy, teenager. Maharaj Parikshit was a king. Older folk should this type of dialogue take place between some older folk and a teenager. Traditionally, the older folks have to impart knowledge to the younger folks. They are supposedly more experienced. But in spiritual realizations, this is not always the case. Because we find that not only in the Vedic culture, but even in other traditions, for instance, in Christianity, Lord Jesus was just a young guy, but, compared to the other of his followers. So again you find, Lord Chaitanya apparently was very young, but, look at his followers in terms of age. So age does not really matter so much in spiritual reality, in the spiritual context. Age is not so much important because we may say someone, I'm his senior if it's based on age. And that is even semantically not correct. So it means we could say, I'm his elder or I'm her elder. Senior is a nonentity. So, and even we talk about in terms of age, but we understand that life is a continuum. In other words, we're not going to judge someone just based only on this life. If it is just based on only on this life, then why should innocent people be suffering? Apparently innocent people suffer. Child born today, deaf, blind, dumb. What sort of impartiality is this from God? So age again, if we look at it retrospectively, then we may be able to have some philosophical thesis to support or to provide a solution to what is transpiring in a situation or what is happening to someone. And therefore, here it is mentioned that Sukadeva Goswami, basically he wants to know, he's asking some questions from Parishit Maharaj wants to know, he's making inquiries. Atata Brahman Jigyasa. This is the exclusive function of human intelligence. Because how is this exclusive function of spiritual inquiries? It's exclusive function of human intelligence. Because even animals have intelligence, but then their intelligence is simply resting on, not so much of discrimination. It's simply resting on ahara, nidra, bhaya, mituna. Eating, sleeping, sex, and fighting. So the human intelligence is meant for spiritual inquiries. And here, Sukadeva Goswami, he was taking advantage of the presence of, Maharaj Parishit was taking advantage of the presence of Sukadeva Goswami, a very revered, renowned, respected, highly knowledgeable sage. So age is not a barrier to acquire knowledge. Even materially speaking, you may be in a university and for instance, if you're a mature student, say an older folk who decides to go back to school, you find some of the professors could be a child. But that's not a barrier to acquire knowledge. So, in the same vein, in the spiritual cycles, age is not a barrier to make inquiries. So here Sukadeva Goswami is transforming Maharaj Parikshit with information, transcendental information culture. And Sukadeva and Maharaj Parikshit is very inquisitive. One of the major prerequisites in acquiring spiritual information is to be inquisitive. So here Maharaj is asking questions. Sometimes people think that, to ask questions is just an easy thing. To ask questions requires a lot of critical thinking. If you're not a critical thinker, you can't ask questions. To answer questions, if I have the knowledge, I can always answer a question. But that does not require so much of critical thinking. The person who asks a question, it takes a lot of energy. He has to muster so much of, cogitation to think out something to be able to ask. I remember when I was doing a graduate program in philosophy and education, and this is called critical and creative thinking. You're given a paragraph, a 5 lines paragraph. Professor gives you 5 lines paragraph of any topic. Then he will ask you to generate 25 questions from those 5 lines. Generate 25 questions. So sometimes, we see in Shastra, someone is making inquiries, and we don't really understand the implications of questioning. And questions could be open-ended or closed-ended questions. And these are open-ended questions because they are not just requiring no or yes, false or true. No, these are open-ended questions. Parishit is asking open-ended questions. Open-ended questions require elaboration, details, insights. So, Parishit is asking, so this Krishna, take care of his uncle. And that's not, it's not up there in the disaster. It's not sanctioned in the disaster. I mean, like one time, Nana visited Hanuman. And then he told Hanuman that, actually, you are not a devotee. You are not a devotee. Hanuman said, explain. What's the purport? What's the purport to this? He said, because see, you are an arsonist. You committed an arson. You burned Lanka. You killed people with fire. A devotee cannot kill. And you're an aggressor because one of the persons, we don't kill, but one of the persons that you are sanctioned, you are authorized to kill is an aggressor. Someone who is aggressive. And there are different types of aggressors. One who pours fire into a house is one of them. In criminal law, they say it's called arson. So now I said, come on, devoted to act like that. So it's a similar question here that is coming out that, hey, an uncle, maternal uncle, you have to treat him like your father. How come that Krishna killed his maternal uncle? In other words, Krishna is something else. Why do I have to kill his uncle? But it is not just a question of killing. If we go into the history of cancer, for instance, if you study historiography of cancer, you find that a cancer, we find these Sargavas, the sons of Kalanemi. And Kalanemi is a son to Hiranyakasipu. The Sargavas, Hiranyakasipu with a grandfather. Sargavas went to make some heavy austerities, petition Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma gave them the boon. So Lord Brahma appeared to them and said, what do you want? And it's a similar boon that Hiranyakasipu demanded from Lord Brahma. No telling God should kill us. No demon should kill us. No weapon and all. It's almost the same thing that Hiranyakasipu demanded from Lord Brahma. And when Hiranyakasipu got to know, so he called them up and said, come on, you have left my shelter? Are you going to seek for refuge with Lord Brahma? You rascal kids. So he tells them, you will be killed. And your father should be the one to kill you. So Kalaneni took bed after being killed by Vishnu and Batu. He took bed as cancer. And that's why when Nara appeared to Kamsa and was trying to expedite the process of, Krishna's advent, he gave ideas about his previous birth and all this stuff. And these narrations are given in the Harivansa. And this very Kamsa, again, Ugrasena was a very reputable religious king. How come he get there to a demon? Women say, bad. Even in Hiranyakasipu you get bad to Prahlad. So what's the difference? No, but how come, historiographically, how come that Ugrasena gave birth to Ugrasena and Padmawati, they gave birth to cancer. It means Ugrasena was not having high consciousness, purified consciousness, and we understand that at the time of mating, the consciousness, the collective consciousness of the wife and then the husband, they will invoke a particular soul into the womb of the wife. So they were having some polluted consciousness. Ugrasena was having polluted consciousness. Padmawati was having a polluted consciousness. That led to the invocation of, cancer into the womb of Padmawati. Is that the case? No. So again, in the Hari Vamsa, it is mentioned how Padmawati, when she got married, her father is actually also a king, Satyaketu at Vidarbha. And, people are attached to their kids. Even when they're grown up, whether they are married, they are attached to their kids. I remember even one day, I think I was in Nigeria, I was on a TV program. I don't know, some of my brothers, maybe they saw me and then they told me like that. So just 2 minutes after the TV program, I got a phone call. Hey, boy, I had you around. When are you coming? I said, come on, old man, I have my schedule. So, so people are attached to their kids. So Satyaketu, she invited this married young girl, to come over. Sent a messenger to Mathura Puri. Let her come. I miss her. We miss people we love. So when Padmawati came, she was just strolling. And then she went on to Puspavan mountain. And then there she sat by a lake, was watching a very attractive scenery. And one guy came, one Kandala, Godila or Jamila. He came and the beauty of Padmawati just captured him. They say, he was pierced with arrow of lust. And Gandhava, they can train it. So he changed into the body of Ugrasena. And he came. And then, the innocent lady thought that, her husband has come. All the way from Mathura Puri to see her at her, as she went to be with the parents. It happens because, sometimes the wife goes to see the parents and the husband can't really contain the separation. He misses the wife so much, and then all of a sudden he abandons his job and he flies over there. So Padmawati thought, wonderful. Husband has come. So they fell in love. That resulted to some pregnancy. And when later they realized that, they said, mistake, man. The parents wanted to even abort the child. No way. Again, it's mentioned in the Hari Vamsa how Kamsa, when he was in the womb, he told the mother that, Mata, you see, I have come to stay. I have come to stay. And I'm coming for a purpose. You try to kill me. Please don't kill me. Because they struggled. That was not even what, stopped them from annihilating or aborting the child. But they tried several ways to abort the child. The parents even were involved. Satyaketu and the wife were involved. No way. So again, sometimes we depend so much on sophisticated modern technology to kill children in the womb. But sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah? Some souls are really very stubborn. And if you try too much, they may take the life of the mother also. So, cancer was eventually born. But it is not that this is the direct child of Ugasin. Cancer was not. And we find in the life of Cancer, he was a personification of tyranny. Tyranny. Someone who likes to subjugate people. And we find also he committed lots and lots of killing of children. So there are many neo-cancers these days. Neo-cancers, small modern cancers. People killing the unborn child, people killing the born babies. And human beings are imbued with this type of tyrannical tendency, this cancer baba. We like to subjugate people. We like to control people. We like to kill. Like in political regimes, if someone is opposing the government, sometimes, the person it may be arranged for the person to be assassinated. And some presidents of countries were assassinated because their policies, someone thought, does not go well with me. So these are, the modern cancer or cancer baba. And we do have the cancer baba. We do have. We like to control. Especially when we are given some position, we want to subjugate others. We want everyone to subscribe to our policies and decisions, otherwise you are tagged as an enemy. And therefore we find that although cancer was very powerful, it's mentioned he was having the strength. What was the comparison of cancer's strength? How many thousands of elephants? He was having the strength of how many thousands of elephants? Yes. Back to Sastris. Tell us. And if you don't know how the ladies, they will tell us. In Detroit, I went to Detroit a couple of times and we were giving a class. You asked the many questions. Yes, you are. When you ask the many questions, they can't answer. And I like posing questions. Otherwise, people just sit down and, When you ask the many questions in the trial, the men are not able to give the answer. You turn to the ladies, and then you have so many hands up. And then the men say that, because we go to work and they just stay at home and they are reading. Yes. That cancer strength was up to the strength of how many elephants?
10,000.
100,000.
Huh?
100,000.
You just read it there? It's okay. I'm just joking. Yes, so he was having that type of strength, so powerful. And when cancer was escorting Devaki to their husband's house, newly wedded. And when they had the boys, the proclamation that, hey, you must be stupid. This lady you are escorting, the child of this woman is going to kill you. So Prabhupada mentioned in the Krishna book, the cancer grabbed the hair of Devaki and threw her down, stepped on her chest. So, also when Krishna killed cancer, when Krishna dragged cancer from his dance and dragged him over and threw him down, he climbed his pants on cancer's chest. And Krishna is the supreme personality of God, his weight is like the weight of the universe, or more than the weight of the universe. Who can sustain that? So again, he had a doctor mention that just it was too much. And because cancer had the strength of 100,000 elephants, people were doubting whether he was dead or he was just unconscious. Yeah, later it was realized that he was dead. So, no matter how, this is the point, no matter how powerful one may be, you can't, if Krishna wants to kill, marry Krishna, racket Krishna, marry. If Krishna wants to kill, no one can really protect the person. If Krishna wants to protect us, no one can kill us. So this is a good rationale to be able to take proper shelter of Lord Krishna. Because even the most powerful demon, Krishna could kill him. And if Krishna wants to protect his devotee, basically no one can harm him. To that degree, we are surrendered unto Krishna. To that degree, we get protected by the Lord. Because he mentions in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mam Ek Saranam Aham Tvam Sarva Bhakti Mokshi Vishnas. Sometimes you think, well, I'm surrendered. For past 30 years, I've been surrendered so. Why am I suffering like this? Why this has happened to me? Why does it happen to me? We surrender because we put on tila, because we put on dhoti, we put on the Gandamala. Again, there's a procedure, different angles of surrender. And so, the point is that Krishna has come to kill the demons, like I mentioned the other day. But these demons are mountains that we are having. And so, a cancer basically is the embodiment of, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, you see demoniac qualities. Cancer is just the embodiment of all of the demoniac qualities. And when we perform devotional service, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in the Sishamrita, when we perform devotional service, then Krishna kills all of these demons in us. And so, we stand to gain with any devotional service we perform, no matter how small it may be. We stand to be purified, we stand to gain. And so people who are not properly situated in Vedic wisdom, they tend to point accusing fingers at Krishna. And Krishna instigated Arjuna to war. Krishna killed his mom. But I understand that this is all part of the drama, part of the arrangement of the director of this very theatrical performance. People are very amazed at movie actors. Krishna is the best of movie actors. He set up the scenario and then let things flow. But it is not just entertainment like the movie stars do. It is for a purpose of purification, the purpose of cleansing, the purpose of a positive change. And so we can take advantage to allow Krishna to kill all of our anarchists by taking proper shelter of, again, Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions, by taking shelter of Nama Prabhu. We have so many unwanted things in our hearts. And by performing devotional service, we become cleansed of all these anarchists, just like Krishna killed cancer. Krishna will kill all of these unwanted tendencies in our hearts. either some comments or some questions.
Thank you, Mark. This the last point you said by one gets purified. So I just want to ask, there's that Srimad of the topic, and simply by bathing, one gets purified, all the dirty things in the heart. So how does that manifest? How does that purification become seen?
That's a nice question. That's a nice question. How can the purification be seen? How does it? Purification is not something. It's not something you catch with your hand. So how can we see? There's so many things that we cannot see, but we feel it. We can't see the air, but we can feel it. So purification comes, or we can see the purification in a different manifestation of someone being, for instance, thinking of Krishna all the time. He's attached to Krishna. He's purified. Someone who is attached to Krishna, who is not attached to Krishna, he's not. He's not purified, he's polluted. And he will not be interested in higher principles. Another example, how do you know someone is purified? We look back at our past habits, past activities. Okay, take for instance, someone was a sex maniac. He can't do without sex. It's like, opium of the masses. And there's some people like that. Or someone has been taking drugs. He takes the Krishna consciousness, he's chanting, he gets purified. This chanting process is an intervention. It's a therapy. So how do we know? When someone has undergone a therapy and his disease is cured, he goes for medical examination, they say, oh, the disease is no longer there. Like, I have liver inflammation. Then I went for some medication. It was very expensive. I was supposed to take it for 3 months. And under 1 month, I went for examination. And then the doctor said, everything is gone. But then he said, but you have to take it for the remaining 2 months because the dosage is supposed to be for 3 months. So you undergo some examination. Who has examination? Examine you, the doctor. Who has examined you? Another pure devotee has to see whether you have become purified. Whether you become purified. The disease you have to be examined by a doctor who says you have a disease. If you have been cured of the disease due to the medication, again the doctor will examine you and figure out. I just give a broad example of my case. Tell you, the disease is no longer there. So we also, even the common people, will see that the symptoms of the disease is no longer there. You're no longer weak, you're not, you're more agile, more active, strong. So on the spiritual platform, if we are no longer interested in our bad habits, then we have become purified. To some degree. Because we take to Krishna consciousness, and that is the change that's expected. When you take to the chanting of Krishna's names, like you find the hippies in the time of Prabhupada, they were sex maniacs and drug addicts. They changed. There was a positive change in their lives. That means they become pure. Positive change in one's life. That is a sign of purity. Because you can't really have purification. You always see the symptoms of purification. Just two. Yes, any other comments or classes in the 8:30. We are on time. All right. In the absence of any other comments or questions, we'd like to adjourn this meeting. Shila Prabhupada.
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam.
Jai.